What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on our video, smash on the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you'd like me to do for you, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. And don't forget about our live shows. We live every Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can also catch us live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get it popping. Let's get into our video. And today, I done seen enough. Let me make sure I got this turned off real quick. But I done seen enough of David Morrell Jr., y'all. And y'all see the title of the video. I done seen enough, bro. From 160 to 175, he has to be the most talented fighter in those three divisions, bro. Can he beat everybody right now? I'm not saying that. But you tell me, Knockout, you get to build a fighter. Knockout, who do you want to start with if you're a promoter or a manager? Who is the most talented fighter in those divisions from 160 to 175, bro? David Morrell Jr. is the most talented fighter in those divisions. He has everything. While everybody else is lacking something, he has everything. Artur Beterbiev is by far from those divisions the hardest puncher. But David Morrell Jr., may Otto's be okay. Hopefully they get him out of that medically induced coma. He go back to his family and he's okay. And Artur Beterbiev hits harder than David Morrell Jr. I don't want no one to be misconstrued. But David Morrell Jr. got to be top 3 of the hardest punches. Like, Artur Beterbiev is one. Who hit harder than David Morrell Jr. from 160 to 175, not named Artur Beterbiev? So the young man has the power, bro. He has the amateur pedigree. We're talking about a guy who come from Cuba, where guys, usually the successful amateurs are older. Robeisy Ramirez came out older. Guillermo Rigondeaux came out older. Frank Sanchez came out older. Andy Cruz is in his mid-20s, coming out older. This dude, David Morrell Jr., was over in Cuba, who many believe has the best amateur program in boxing. He was winning national championships for Cuba at 18, 19 years old. Nasty, bro. He got the amateur pedigree. Hand speed. People tell me David Benavidez got the fastest hands. Well, shit. Did y'all see the hand speed on display from David Morrell Jr.? People talk a lot about Andrade's feet and how Demetrius Andrade can move in the ring. They talk a lot about Bival's feet. Bival may be a better boxer right now than David Morrell Jr. But David Morrell Jr. is longer, hits harder, is extremely creative. He's more aggressive. He's a better finisher. Look, man, all I'm saying is there might be people from 160 to 175 that do this a little bit, that do this better than David Morrell Jr. I think Dimitri Bivol, for all of those fighters, may be the best boxer. He may be the best at controlling distance. But he don't hit near as hard as David Morrell Jr. He don't finish nearly as well as David Morrell Jr. He can't match his athleticism, and the man is 6'1.5" with a 78-inch reach. He just got shit from a talent perspective that a lot of these guys don't have, bro. He just has physical advantages that these guys don't have. He can counterpunch. People talk about David Benavidez's hand speed and David Benavidez's power. Look, David Benavidez got good power. He beats you up, though. He beats you up and beats you down. David Morrell Jr., bro, he got one punch pop, and he is just phenomenal at what he does, bro. Like, the talent that was on display from 160 to 175, I haven't seen anyone else look that talented, bro. And this is no knock, no disrespect to nobody. I'm not saying that he beats all of these guys. All I'm saying is the only edge that people have over him is experience. And he got a shit ton of experience with all this amateur background and the fact that he's on the fast track already, a secondary belt holder at 168 pounds, only 8 fights into his career. But I'm saying if you put him in the ring with anybody, he matches up with them from a talent perspective, and he'll be the more talented fighter in the ring come fight night. The only advantage that guys have on him is experience, bro. That's their only edge right now. You put him in the ring with, like, let's talk about it, because Caleb Plant is fighting David Benavidez. Let's talk about Caleb Plant. You put Caleb Plant and David Morrell Jr. in the ring right now. Caleb Plant and David Morrell Jr., who's more elusive? Who's the better counterpuncher? Because Caleb Plant is really good at those things, but David Morrell Jr. is right there with him. Except for David Morrell Jr. fights better on the inside than Caleb Plant. Show me a video of Caleb Plant getting on the inside, going high guard to high guard, ripping a right hook down to the body, followed by a right uppercut. And it hurt, and it's hard. Find that video of Caleb Plant being able to do that. Taking a step off to his lead hand angle, taking his right foot, pivoting around on the lead hand so he can get a left hook to the body. Show me Caleb Plant doing that shit on the inside, bro. I watched David Morrell Jr. do that. Then David Morrell Jr. is a much harder puncher than Caleb Plant. And David Morrell Jr. is extremely accurate. He placed his shots so accurate to go with the hand speed. And he just got a stoppage in the 12th round, and he started turning up on autos in the back half of the fight, whereas Caleb Plant's gas tank has always been in question. So other than experience, tell me why you would pick Caleb Plant over David Morrell Jr. Let's talk about David Benavidez, bro. A lot of people think David Benavidez is the best super middleweight in the world. After what I saw last night, I was on the edge. I had leaped out there on David Morrell, but then I didn't like his last performance against Kelvin Henderson. I'm like, yeah, nah, bro. You gotta learn how to be more patient. You can't go in there and just go for the gusto like that, because against better competition, you're going to have to box. And boy, did he just learn from that and then just get exponentially better in his next performance against somebody that's better than Kelvin Henderson. He was patient. He was methodical. He placed his shots well. He boxed off the back foot, got aggressive off the front foot, fought on the inside. The man did everything against the number one WBA contender at super middleweight, who had a good undefeated record, coming from a fighting country like Kazakhstan, who was there to try to win, bro. And David Morrell Jr. did that to him and did him bad. And for all the stuff we say about David Benavidez, look, people say that David Benavidez he has all these things. He does have hand speed. David Benavidez does look like he got very good power. David Benavidez will just walk to you and beat you down. But David Benavidez ain't fought. Like, the guy that I just watched David Morrell Jr. do this to was a true super middleweight. I'm watching David Benavidez beat up, you know what I'm saying, Kyron Davis coming up from 154. David Lemieux, career 160-pounder, undersized, coming up to 168. I give him credit for Anthony Durrell, but Anthony Durrell was boxing good in that fight till his eye got cut. And David Benavidez did what he had to do with him. But when you match up David Morrell Jr. and David Benavidez, you'll give Benavidez the edge in experience. But what else? Because David Morrell Jr. is way better defensively than David Benavidez, bro. Way, like it's night and day. Like, that fight, like, shout out to the OG coach. And shout out to everybody that's going to disagree with me. I'm telling y'all right now, bro, David Morrell Jr. versus David Benavidez is not a 50-50 fight no more. Not to me. Not to me. They should have caught David Morrell Jr. when he was younger, because he's just getting better and better. And I'm telling you, his hands are fast like David Benavidez, except for David Benavidez will throw 6, 7, 8 shots at a time. David Morrell Jr. makes them hoes count, and he's much more of a sharpshooter and more accurate with his punches, and he's way more athletic than David Benavidez Jr., bro. His feet, his movement, the way that he can move in the ring and take different angles, bro, it's not even close how much more athletic he is than him. And his defense is way better, from the versatility of the high guard, rolling with the shoulder, looking for counter opportunity. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, David Morrell Jr. is that dude from 160 to 175, bro. The only two people that I'd pick to beat him right now both fight up at the weight class above him. That's Bivol and Beterbiev, bro. Everybody else food to me. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. Everybody else is food to me. All of them. You can have Dave Benavidez. You can have Caleb Plant. You can damn so, bruh. David Morrell Jr. will beat the brakes off of Canelo Alvarez, bro. And I was always high on him, but not this high. Like I thought he was the goods. I thought he had it, but bruh, the man from his Calvin Henderson fight to this fight right here, like you can't even tell. Like, bruh, nah. I got David Morrell Jr. over anybody you want to give me from 160 to 168. He does Jamal Charlo dirty, and I'm from Texas. Demetrius Andrade get done dirty, bro. That young man got some talent that they need to catch him now, bro. David Benavidez need to fight him in the next year or so. He need to fight him in the next year or so, bro. Like, David Benavidez need to have a good 2023. If you can beat Caleb Plant, you beat him, and then you move on, and then you need to fight David Morrell by the end of next year. But I'm based off what I seen, I think it's already too late. I think it's already too late for these dudes, bro. The only one, like, but Turbiev, he getting like 37. Like, Morrell and Bivol might be the fight in a few years. Like 2 or 3 years, they might be just reigning supreme over everybody, having to get it cracking from 160 to 175. Ain't nobody coming up from 160 gonna do nothing with David Morrell Jr. They too small. The dudes currently fighting at 168, they too goddamn slow, or they got gas tank issues and they can't take a shot. Like, I watched Caleb Plant get knocked out by Canelo Alvarez because he was gassed and because he couldn't take Canelo power. Bro, David Morrell Jr. beat the brakes off Caleb Plant, bro. David Benavidez struggled with the movement and the back foot boxing of Anthony Durrell, bro. David Benavidez, with his lack of defense, trying to come at David Morrell Jr. like that, bro. David Morrell Jr. will do something bad to that man, bro. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. David Morrell Jr., I stand by this. This is my opinion. I don't care what none of y'all try to tell me. This is how I'm rocking. The same way I told y'all about Jesse Bam Rodriguez. The same shit I'm trying to tell y'all about Abdullah Mason. The same shit I told y'all about Jerome Boots Ennis. Okay? David Morrell Jr. has proven this to me right now. Him versus anybody from 160 to 175, 50-50 fight. And the only ones I'd favor to beat him are Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. Everybody else is food. And he got a shot against those guys because Beterbiev, with all his power, he get caught coming in and he been down before. If David Morrell Jr. boxes him and he catches him coming in and he counters him and then he gets inside, gets his shit off and then is defensively responsible, he got a shot in that fight, but you got to favor Beterbiev. Dmitry Bivol, with his boxing, he can box with David Morrell Jr. and possibly outbox him. And if he becomes hard to hit and Morrell can't catch him clean, maybe he can frustrate him and outbox him. Everybody else food. Everybody else food. Canelo food. He a steak to David Morrell. Like easy work. Easy ass work. I'm telling y'all. David Benavidez, I hate to say it, because I was rocking with David Benavidez for a long time. I had him over everybody, but David Benavidez, food. Absolute food, bro. Now, let's see what type of performance he put on against Caleb Plant. But right now, if they fight tomorrow, I got David Morrell Jr., man. He is the most talented fighter from 160 to 175 pounds. That's my opinion. That's what I'm sticking with. That's what I'm going with, bro. So you can have the field. You can have everybody else. You can have them. I'm rocking with David Morrell Jr. Let me know what y'all think, man. Comment down below. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Turn on your notifications. Follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. For breakdowns and predictions, hit my email, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we up out of here. Peace out, y'all.